like you are
Yeah.
saving up for a dry spell, right?
Yes. Yes.
The same idiom can be utilized here also, right?
Even
Because
I heard in the news also, uh, there is a water scarcity, and the women of the village walked miles away for the water. And in that way, a boy fall into the wall, but nobody cared to take out the boy. They just
oh,
focusing on to collect the water.
okay, so that shows a very ugly side of humanity.
Ugly side of humanity. Yes.
When the chips are down, people become very self-centered. People become
Yes.
very self-obsessed, right? And they
Yes.
only act in furtherance of their ulterior motives. They start
Yes.
losing any empathy that they generally might
Empathy.
have exercised, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's a very sad reality. It happens a lot of times. I can remember a time when uh, during COVID, for example, there was a train
During COVID. Yes. Yes.
that was
Yes.
delayed for, I think, like 3 or 4 days, and some people had like really become malnourished because nobody was allowed to approach the train. There was no water. There was no access to any food. And a lady with, all right, how are you doing this fine evening?
Nice, sir.
How has your day been? Anything worth mentioning? Anything out of the ordinary happened today?
It was relaxing today because I don't have that much work today. Today is a holiday, and I
Oh,
cook nice food, spend some time for self-care,
okay,
for
great.
gardening, and for organizing house.
Excellent, excellent. Time well spent, I think, So
Mm.
any upcoming plans for the weekend?
For weekend, yes, I have a plan. Uh, tomorrow I will go out for shopping, little bit shopping,
Okay.
and I will go out to meet my friends also.
Oh, great. Yeah, you should engage in a little bit of a meet and greet. So
Yeah.
anything particular that you wish to shop for, or is just like browsing through the market and engaging in impulse
No,
buys?
daily use things only, nothing
Oh,
special.
like shopping for groceries. Are you talking about?
Grocery also, and for my daughter, anything she needed for stationery stuffs like that.
Okay. Do you really have to go to the market for all of these things, or like are there outlets nearby which can provide all of these things to you?
Yes, here is the Blinkit. We can Blinkit all the necessary things. But for book purchase and notebooks, uh, I want to go outside.
Okay. And it becomes like a bonding experience also with your child. If you go outside, it becomes a kind of an event, right? So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
replenishing in that aspect as well. All right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
good luck with that. I hope you have a blast tomorrow. And have you given a look at what we have to discuss for this session?
Yes, I just gone through. There is water bodies,
Okay.
the importance of
You said
water.
I just gone through the
I just
meaning.
went uh,
Uh, so why is
went
gone
through,
through wrong? Can you tell me why gone through is wrong? Why did I point that out?
because it was done. I just went through. It was already there.
Oh,
It is.
so yeah. The thing is, you can use present perfect tense also. But the
I
thing is,
just have gone through.
have gone through. Yeah, you will have to use have as well, right? In the perfect tense, you
Yeah.
have to use a helping verb. And
Helping.
yeah, so without the helping verb, you cannot use verb form three, right? You can
Yeah.
only use verb form two. So, okay, great. So, the first, right at the outset, there is a quotation that I think is very profound. So, the
Yeah.
quotation,
Yeah.
thousands have lived without water, sorry,
Love.
live
Yeah.
without,
Love. Love.
not
Love.
one.
Love.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
want to hear your views regarding this quotation. How deep do you think it is? How applicable do you think this is? And what does it make you think about in general?
It makes me think that without love we can survive, we can live, but without a single drop of water we cannot live.
Okay.
So water is the one of the most necessary thing in our life,
Hmm.
and it is very precious things.
Okay.
So we
So,
should conserve it. We should not waste it.
mhm. Mm.
Mm.
True.
And if there is no water, it means if we will not alive, then how could we experience the beauty of the world and uh, the word of the love is will be not in our life. So,
Sure. Yeah. So love is an ancillary thing that you would require in your life. Social animal, he or she requires physical connections, emotional connections with other people in order to
yeah,
thrive, in order to really
yeah,
feel fulfilled in their lives, right? But even more basic than that, like you definitely require water, even more than food, right? Your
food
existence, your survival completely is dependent on it, right?
dependent.
Okay. So I just heard you say uh, live, but in a little bit that was in a way that was a little bit off base. So I just want to
Okay.
give you this exercise. I have written down two words in your chat window. Okay. I just want you to pronounce them and tell me if there is any difference. Yeah.
Lively.
Okay. How about not live? Like live is this is pronounced live in the adjective form, but suppose it
Yeah.
was the verb, like I
Uh,
have to, like
I
about
have to.
live,
I like
live.
live, live,
Hmm.
live.
Okay, so can you go once again? The first one, the second one.
First one,
Hmm.
live. So,
Okay, and the second one.
mm. Second one also live.
So there is no difference when you pronounce these
Yes.
two words. There's almost no
Yes.
difference. This is what I was trying to point out. In Hindi
Mm.
we have choti e ki matra and badi e ki matra, right? You know that,
Yeah.
right? So in the first one you have to deploy the choti e ki matra. You have to say live, okay,
Live.
without adding a lot of stress on the e sound, okay. And the
Okay.
next one is badi e ki matra. So
A
this you
little bit
pronounce
long. Yeah. Yeah. Live.
a little bit accentuated, a little bit
Yes.
emphasized. This is leave.
Yes.
The first one is simply live. Okay.
Live.
So that is what I wanted to correct. All right. Wonderful. The small child had died right on the
Yes.
platform. And
Yes.
I still remember the images are etched in my mind almost permanently. Nobody was approaching the child because
Yes.
of the fear that he also might be a carrier of the disease,
Yeah.
and so that people might also get infected if they came in close contact with that.
Yeah.
So that is, again, that's a very gut wrenching thing to watch, to see humans stoop so low to
Yeah, those days were very bad, and some people, some families had faced a lot of difficulty, and who have had lost their dear ones, they might be never forget the loss, whatever it
sure,
happened with them. Yes,
I'm sure it
actually,
has
we,
created generational
yeah,
trauma for people.
yeah, yeah. Actually, we also went through the COVID because we all the family got positive, and my husband has had a problem. At that time,
Yes.
no bed was available. Nobody is here to taking care of us. So it
Oh,
was very difficult time for us also.
it must have been a harrowing experience. So your husband needed to be hospitalized, but you couldn't find a hospital that was willing to admit him.
And when he got the bed, but he didn't want to go for the hospital because so many cases we have heard, and I also didn't want to send him. So we took the decision that we will kept him in house only, and I will I will take care.
So you're in God's good graces that that decision didn't backfire on you. I'm
Yeah,
sure you survived. Your husband also survived through that time, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's really nice to hear. That's amazing. So yeah, fortunately in my family, my immediate family, like my parents and myself, we fell sick for a short period of time, like 5 days. All of us had a little bit of a fever, but the symptoms were not so exacerbated in either of us that would merit or that would warrant being admitted into a hospital. So I think
Yeah.
we really,
Even my kids and me also have we were positive, but due to that vaccine, my husband was not well already when he got infected.
okay.
So he didn't have that immunity that time, and we didn't recognize it early stage due to vaccines fever.
Mm.
2-3 days, we consider that it might be because of due to vaccine.
Late
But
administration.
later, mm,
Of the vaccine, right? And generally,
yes,
what happens is that people who are the working professionals in the family, they have to venture out more than other
yeah,
people. For example, if I am a little school-going kid or if I am a homemaker, then there is no
mm,
need for me to actually go out very often, right? But
yeah,
the main
yeah.
member of the family or whoever the earning, the breadwinner of the family is, he has to venture
Yes,
out.
they had to go out.
More
Mm.
vulnerable.
And in the first wave, there were patient was less, but lockdown is there. But in the second wave, lockdown was not there. Everybody was going uh, in the office and company.
Yeah, in the initial days, there were no stringent regulations in place inhibiting
Yeah,
or
yeah,
restricting people to stay inside their home. Offices
yeah.
were open, and business
Mm.
places also, business outlets were also functioning, and so a lot of people even did not take it very seriously in the initial days
Yes,
because there was
yes,
a lot of misinformation circulating about the illness as well. So a lot of people did not take the right precautions. But
yes.
through God's grace, we somehow, made it out in one piece.
Yeah,
And that is a
yes.
very, uh,
Mm.
like, you should be very thankful. All of us should be very thankful, very grateful for that.
Yeah, yeah. We should be thankful.
So in the end, now that we have run out of time, so I just want you to take a look at the last page of the session notes, and there are a few word meanings. All right. So is there
Yeah,
any word meaning that you are? Is there any word that you are iffy about that you haven't come across before, or in which you have a vague idea but you don't have like clarity of concept what it actually means? Is there any word like that?
a
How
second
about
one.
vain?
Second one,
Vain,
Vain.
right?
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
so vain is, as you can see,